course I was proud. Any mother would be proud. There she was, my daughter, my Maggie, addressing an audience of hundreds, no, thousands of people. 720 students in the graduating class, plus parents and grandparents and teachers and siblings. So many. So maybe 3,000 people, give or take. So much to be proud of. She won a scholarship from the local TV station, the Phoenix Scholarship for students who overcome difficult backgrounds in order to excel in school. She didn't learn how to read at the first grade level until she was 9 or 10. Even though we always had lots of books in the house when she was little, and I read to her every night and took her to the library for story time on Saturdays. For a couple of years, they had her tracked in special ed. Then, finally, one of Maggie's teachers in 7th grade, I believe it was, realized she was really very smart and had her tested for dyslexia. That changed everything. So I'm grateful to that teacher. But when Maggie won the scholarship, the TV station interviewed her in front of the high school building, and one of her friends was standing next to her. She was jumping up and clapping, and she said something to the effect, "Oh, Maggie, you're so perfect for the Phoenix thing." It was very sweet. Even the weatherman said so after the camera cut back to the studio and before he gave his forecast. Morning fog, clearing in the afternoon, you know. So I deserve to be proud, don't I? I mean, in the fall, she's going to Brown University on a full ride scholarship. In her speech, Maggie said that her life changed in middle school. Her life changed when Child Protective Services took her away from me and made her a ward of the state. That's what she said to all of those thousands of people. All her amazing success, she said she owed it to her foster parents and to her teachers and her friends. In 7th grade, she told her teacher that when she came home from school in the afternoons, there wasn't anyone to help her with her homework except prostitutes and drug dealers. If she remembers it that way, I can't necessarily argue. But when you're schizophrenic, you lose chunks of life, so I really don't know, you know. But what I remember was a house full of musicians and artists. And yes, there were parties, and yes, there were drugs, but where is it written that a drug dealer can't help you with algebra homework? Or that a prostitute knows nothing about Catcher in the Rye? I can tell you this much. No one in that house was ever anything but kind to her. And I never did anything but love her, or even wanted anything except what was best for her. I had to leave the graduation after Maggie's speech with all of those thousands of people sitting there in the sun despising me, so I didn't get to see her and receive her diploma. I wish I had been able to stay for that. I wish. Well, there's a whole lot of things I wish. A lot of stuff I wish were different. But mostly, I just wish for her to be happy. I wish for her to get everything she wants, every good thing in the world.